Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. So on the LINK chart here, we have still an unchanged situation. I'm counting the move up of the 10th of June low as a wave 1, pullback in a wave 2, and then this third wave could still be unfolding. This is the bullish scenario. Yeah. In a more bearish interpretation, we can always come down again, which is still highly likely, to be honest. I've mentioned that many times due to this structure here. Yeah, it is though very unlikely that this is still a wave 4. So we could get, for example, in a bearish scenario, a much larger wave 2 correction. All of this down would be a wave 1 and then an A, B, C in wave 2, which could go higher. I will probably change it in the chart. It doesn't make any difference in the short term. It just means that we still need to be very much careful about this uptrend. It's still very fragile, but to be honest, the coins also LINK, they are holding really well, and they've been holding well for a little while now. So you know that we've got a bit of a changed situation in the crypto market, especially since LINK broke above this $9.50 resistance level and it's now consolidating above support, but also just below that key level that I mentioned to you, which is here $11.80. So it's certainly quite meaningful, this price range here. If we now go to the 4-hour chart and we highlight, okay, we are in this third wave, all right, and this plays out as an ABC structure because all of wave 1 is a leading diagonal. It has to be, because this move up is corrective, this move up is corrective, and the whole thing here looks corrective. So that all has to do with the situation, with the fact basically that in this A wave, we only have 3 waves, A, B, C. We don't have 5 waves. So that means we have to consider the whole thing here as a diagonal. The white count, we follow the white count, but it just makes it a less clear structure, or a structure we can't really trust, okay? It's and we have that problem on many charts at the moment, that they first of all need to form 5 waves up, and then a 3-wave pullback will confirm that really a lasting low is in place. It's basically a cascade of probabilities, right? And it always depends on how much confirmation you need as a trader to make the buy decision or not. Okay, so if we now say we are in this third wave, circle wave 3, let's understand what the key target for it is. We can calculate the target for a third wave in a diagonal based on the length of waves 1 and 2, basically the pullback. So typically we say for a third wave, which would be circle wave 3, we'd like to see ideally the region around the 1.236 to the 1.38 extensions. We've already reached that, but I have no confirmation yet that we're already in the larger degree wave 4. So I currently assume, also because of the wave structure, that it's still quite likely to get one more extension higher, and that could reach $13.60 to $15 next. These would be the, that was the dog, these would be the next extension levels to the upside. I wouldn't have a problem with it coming down now in wave 4, because it basically has reached the fib levels that it needs to reach in wave 3. It's just that because it's a C wave in wave 3, I haven't got 5 clear waves yet. I mean, it's always a question of interpretation, but it's holding really well, and it currently still looks for me as if we are in this lower degree wave 4, which would result in a wave 5, then a larger degree pullback in wave 4, circle wave 4, and a wave 5 to the upside later. That could then stretch to possibly $16, $17, $18. Looking at the 1-hour chart, it's this choppy price action, which is similar to Bitcoin's at the moment, suggests to me that we are here in a fourth wave. So what might be playing out here really is this ABC structure, A wave down in 3 waves, B wave up in 3 waves, and we might now be coming down in an ABC, or maybe even a WXY structure. It looks to me as if this move down is a 3-wave move as well, so it could be a WXY. Would need to see how this is further subdividing. Not so important to try to understand the micro count. It doesn't really give you an edge, not in correction. What's important to understand is what is our support. Support is at $10.51. You see that was respected again here. And then $9.78 and $9.23. And as long as $9.23 holds, an extension in wave 5 of C of circle wave 3 is likely. Yeah, we can expect that. Below that level, I have to assume that we're already in circle wave 4. And support here is $7.58, which means only below $7.58, I would really turn bearish again. Even though I would already like to avoid, or Link should ideally avoid to break below that $9.50 level really again. That was the key level of this sideways range in which Link has been moving, or was moving, for over a year. So ideally we want to avoid getting back into that region. A retest from above would be okay, but getting back into the region, I would argue, would have some bearish implications possibly, yeah, for Link. Ideally a retest. I mean, a retest would, for example, if we zoom in again, you see that this fourth wave could absolutely come down to the, let's say, the 38.2 retracement level at $9.78, maybe a little lower than that, and then we would be able to retest that level. That would just give some confidence and then take off in wave 5. But we'll see. And then obviously the higher circle wave 3 goes, the higher the support for circle wave 4 will go as well. So if we, for example, see the price move up, you can see that the support area would move with the price. So these are always dynamic support areas that I will put on the chart. It is also always measured against the high, the last swing high of the previous wave. Only then we can calculate basically the targets for the next wave. Need to consider that. Just highlighting that, you know, if we push a little higher, it could be that in the upcoming wave 4 pullback then, circle wave 4, we might not break below $9.50, right? So that's just because if this support box moves a little higher, the key FIB levels might show above the $9.50 level. So again, you know, the $9.50 level isn't really, I'm not sure, you know, it's not a Fibonacci support, but it's obviously something that constrained price action for over a year. So we ideally want to stay above it to maintain upside pressure in the wide wave count. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.